Hey guys, Addy is here, and today I have prepared a new bombastic selection of the coolest things from the Aliexpress website that you will definitely like. Besides, at the end of the video, we have a contest where you can win $10. And now I will advise you to take a comfortable position, and I hope you have already prepared snacks and tea for yourself. If so, then let's start. And I will begin with such an unusual and a very cool tank. For you to understand, it was assembled on a Stirling engine. It means that some dude first took care of the engine, then adapted the parts for the tank, and created this miracle in the end. Yes, it immediately becomes clear who did not skip crafts in school, and at the same time was developing imagination. The machine works, of course. To make it start, you just need to light the fuse from behind and wait a couple of seconds. The item is ideal as a gift for a physicist friend, or just as an unusual little thing in your collection. Well, my young anti-stress lovers, are you ready to see another cool toy? This time, I have prepared something unusual for you. It's a binge-worthy roller coaster for balloons. It has many intricate paths, which several metal balls should go through. Once they've gone all the way, you'll need to twist the top of the slide, and the built-in spiral will bring them back to where they started. In short, I strongly do not recommend buying such a thing if you do not keep track of time well and plan to play with it for just a couple of minutes. Because, as for me, I've lost track of time. Oh guys, close your eyes fast. Now there will be a trick not for the faint-hearted. You will see a real slashy, how a guy's hand will be cut in half right in front of you in the video. Phew! You don't even see that in every horror movie. There was nothing like this even in Saw. Wait, did you seriously believe me? I thought you were still those daredevils. Okay, sit closer and let's watch. This is a scary trick with one of the most terrible weapons of the death penalty, the guillotine. But here they will use it to cut off hands, not heads. I will tell you how the trick will be performed. First, for reasons of clarity, the performer puts some product into it, which will be smashed into two parts. After even the most skeptical spectators have no doubts, the hand will be used. A real one. 3, 2, 1, and boo! Flash and blood. Well, in fact, nothing happened to the hand, but everyone will have a lump in their throat, I promise. I wonder how many of my viewers prefer to make things themselves, instead of taking the easy path and just buying them in a store. Write in the comments if you're that type of a master. Sometime back, I decided to do something unusual, some kind of a handicraft or something like that, and bought a laser engraver. To tell the truth, I had no idea how to use it, but luckily, it turned out to be so simple that even my grandmother could handle it. I have a Laser Pecker 2 model. This is a powerful, but at the same time, simple and convenient engraver. To give you an idea, it is about the size of an iron. Besides, it calibrates and aligns itself, which requires minimum efforts from you. Using a special application, you can transfer images and vectors and check how it will look on the item. This amazing device can not only engrave various surfaces, but even cut wood, cork, and paper sheets. Each of my viewers knows that I just love all sorts of accessories and especially rings. Realizing that there are a lot of people like me, I decided to show you one unusual model that caught my eye recently. It is a cool, and no matter how strange it sounds, a rectangular ring with a piston on top. It immediately reminds me of the mechanism in simple lighters. However, no flame appears here and nothing else happens, just a movement of the mechanism that feels good. And now there will be a real cheat thing. I think each of us was sometimes forced by our parents to peel potatoes. Yeah, I bet we were all too lazy to do it. But fortunately, the world has come up with a special peeling machine. This automatic thing can peel almost everything that has a round or oval shape. For example, potatoes, apples, pears, and mangoes. It has a simple design and control method. All you have to do is set up the robotic arm and press the start button, and then the machine will do the bulk of the work. But to tell the truth, it has one disadvantage. It does not peel the whole item, but only its main part, except for the top and the bottom. If any of you at least once in your life wondered what the interior of the famous Lamborghini cars look like, then you could not help but pay attention to the amazing ignition button. Yes, I'm not talking about old models, I'm talking about more or less new ones. So, of course not everyone can afford buying a Lambo, but buying just a button is quite okay, isn't it? What about it? As for me, I would definitely get pleasant emotions this way every day. I would always start the car using this button, and then I would save up for a real Lambo. Well, why not an ideal option for self-motivation? Guys, do you remember how beautiful they put fruits in some restaurants? This always arouses my desire to have a bite and also gives me much more pleasant emotions from the meal. So with this little thing that I'm going to show you now, you will no longer have to torment yourself by going out to eat because you can do everything with your own hands in your own kitchen. The device is a large metal handle with a sharp blade inside. Scrolling it through the pineapple, you can cut it into parts and get rid of the peel. I am sure you can do such tricks with other fruits too. More and more people are becoming interested in nature walks, and this is good news. That is why I decided to show you such a cool assistant that can solve the problem with fire if you don't have lighters or matches at hand. And no, I'm not going to urge you now to drive into the atmosphere of the Revenant movie, extracting a spark from stones and sticks. I just offer you to use one simple thing. Its only drawback is that it will only work in the presence of the sun. As you might have guessed, the principle of its operation is extremely simple. There are glasses below that reflect a beam of light due to its physical properties. It heats the metal tip inside and allows it to light a cigarette, some thin stick, and the like. Look, the next decorative thing is some kind of magic outside Hogwarts. Really? I thought that such a toy should cost a lot of money, but when I saw this funny mug, I changed my mind. Now it has become affordable to each of us to enjoy a levitating glass, and not just levitating, but also balancing with some light food, as well as leaning left and right. You know, if you put there a drink or some kind of ice cream, it will be 200 times tastier. Believe me. And the next item will be used for all travel enthusiasts, hiking lovers, and those who prefer to drink or eat from personal glassware. This is a folding silicone cup. You can easily pour both hot and cold water into it. When unfolded, it is no different from the regular one. It is stable, roomy, and good. But if you fold it, you will get a compact little thing that will easily fit even in your pocket. Besides, these cups even have a lid in case you want to finish your drink later. Have you ever guessed that you can make a real controlled flying saucer, a UFO, or whatever you want out of a simple balloon and one device? As for me, I haven't. But when I saw this, I radically changed my mind. Does it mean that you don't have to buy anything in the store anymore? Is it some kind of endless mechanism? You just have to connect it to the ball from below, attach a magnetic weight for dynamics and control device through the application on your smartphone. I don't know anything that is more simple and, at the same time, more funny. Grab this thing before it's sold out. Although in Russia, basketball is not that much popular, we still have loyal fans, and who loves throwing the ball into the basket somewhere outside? But due to weather conditions, the lack of good playgrounds, and all that, even if they do not always manage to enjoy their favorite game. To solve this injustice, I have prepared such a miniature toy. Its essence is very clear. You place a basket on this platform, and with the help of a spring, you throw a ball that is held by a rope. Maybe this game seems simple, but in reality, it is not at all. Well, what are you laughing at? Try it yourself. Do you agree that when you get into a taxi or a friend's car, one of the key factors will be the smell inside the vehicle? But in case you are in the driver's shoes and don't want to have egg on your face, I can offer you something good, and it will not be these stinky air fragrances, but a stylish turbine, which has discs spinning inside when you are driving. The accessory is available in several colors and will fit any vehicle interior. I don't know about you, but I have already ordered a couple of them for me and for my friend. And now there will be a cool thing for lovers of LEGO toys. This is an amazing M4A1 automatic short rifle that really knows how to shoot. Its feature is firing in continuous bursts. With such an apparatus, you can get out of any scrapes. The complete set includes 621 elements, and I can guarantee you will understand how cool this gun is as soon as you start assembling it. The finished toy will have a removable buttstock, a sight, and a magazine case. Besides, every detail can be twisted, touched, and pressed in every way possible. In short, this is a real paradise for lovers of cool guns. And given that I'm a fan of shooters, I liked this model very much. I don't know about you, but I often have to wait for other people, and I never know what to do during this time. I usually do so useless things that I even start feeling uneasy, but it looks like I have found a perfect solution. Guys, with this thing, I can make myself better and improve my skills. I have not decided what kind of skill it develops, but it looks very cool and funny. You just sit like this in an armchair and try to keep the balance of the ball so that it does not fly away. You can use this thing to have fun with your friends, arranging different challenges, competitions, and the like. You can pretend you have never played with it, bet with someone, and then show all your skills and take the jackpot. I think it's cool. Smoke rings are perhaps the most popular and the very first trick that the inhabitants of the hookah would try to master. You surely have watched this amazing show and maybe even wanted to learn how to do it. But I am against smoking, and therefore I have prepared for you a very cool gun which will definitely become an integral element of any party. This is a cool Zero Blaster toy that allows you to do incredible things with smoke, or more precisely, with steam. It forms steam from a special liquid, which is enough for 25,000 smoke rings. The good thing, it can be purchased separately. The blaster is equipped with an LED inside the muzzle and a speaker on top, and its rings can fly up to 3 to 4 meters. I am sure that not a single guest or smoker will remain indifferent. But one thing, it's better not to play like that when your parents are at home, otherwise you can be punished, or be sure to warn them in advance that it's just steam. Well, unfortunately that's all, but we still have a $10 contest. To participate, you need to subscribe to the channel, press the like button, and write in the comment. In the next video, we will pick the winner. As for the previous contest, Talia Gravel won. My friend, I will contact you and you will pick up your prize, but that's all for now.